1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. We want to welcome everybody to another edition of We Say What They Can't. I'm your instigator, Big Shot Rock. Over there to my far left, my right hand man, Pyro the Fireman.
Yo, Pyro, man. We in the building. Another episode. We here, man. I'm fired up for this one. So let's go, man. Let's rock.
Yeah,
the fight night.
No doubt.
Baby.
Filling in for the First Lady Cinemax, the lovely Ash Cake. Welcome back, baby.
Yo, I'm back, baby.
Welcome back. So first of all, we got a special guest. Now we found out that you know the special guest.
Absolutely. We went to junior high school together.
Wow.
We grew up in the
Forget the school.
Yeah, forget the school.
Nah, we gonna shout through schools. I was at IS2. What was it?
Across the
For the
street
gifted
from
and
each other.
talented.
Okay.
For the gifted and let's not forget that.
Facts.
IS2 for the gifted and talented. But we grew up across the street, literally from each other.
So what's his name? You did all that? Set
That's
the name up.
issues. That's issues, honey.
Great.
Issues
The
are great.
great.
Issues
The
are
kid-
great,
the great.
baby. No,
Don't forget the great.
Let's give it up. This is the great. Give it that
Yes.
fly ass intro, then forgot his name.
I didn't forget his name. You didn't give me a chance. Jesus. Don't start today. I'm fired up. I was drinking brown.
You in the
Don't
clock.
start.
Oh, you drinking brown?
You drinking brown, then white,
Drinking
now
brown,
wine?
then white. Exactly.
Whoa.
So don't
She
start.
on it.
I'm telling her mother.
She ain't watching. She's blocked.
She's blocked.
She on Facebook though.
Nah, we on IG. We on IG. Issues was good, brother.
Ain't much, man. Living, maintaining. You know how it is.
Thank you for coming through, man.
I
Tell the
appreciate
people,
it.
tell the people a little bit about yourself.
Well, pretty much, I'm.
Talk to the mic.
Pretty much, my name is DaGreatt. Issues DaGreatt. I'm from Flatbush, Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying?
Gang.
Liddy Music Group is the label. LMG. You know what I'm saying? Shout out my nigga Sonny. And then that's what I can curse on here, right?
Of course.
All right.
I would be offended if you didn't.
Just making sure. You know what I mean?
They can.
He's a
That's
potty
pretty
mouth.
much, and I spit fire. That's it.
Okay.
That's it.
When did you start?
I want to say like I started taking this seriously about 19. You know what I mean?
So how long? So from 19. So how long have you been at it now?
Well, I was rapping before 19, but you know I've been rapping since I was like 12, like literally writing since 12. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, writing poems and you know current event type situations.
You remember one of your poems?
I remember the
Hold
poem.
on, wait, hold on.
I don't remember.
See the Flatbush niggas, they don't want to get in touch with they,
I don't remember
you
that.
know what I'm saying, with their cool side, man.
saying,
I
though.
knew you
Tell
know
him the
poem.
Poems
I
is
remember
dope,
you.
man.
They
You know what I'm
dope. Don't do
saying?
that.
Poems is dope.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? When you around somebody soft, you know what I mean? You gotta have something to allow her to allow you to rub her down. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Where did the name
Sweet
come
serenade. Pretty much, I call myself Issues because I don't necessarily want to be put in a box. I want to be able to. I want people to hear my name, and be like, okay, I'm not gonna put him in the box. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't expect him to be a certain type of artist or a certain artist that only speaks about this. You know what I'm saying? So pretty much, you know, when I was younger, I was into like, you know, current events and, you know, pretty much politics and stuff like that. So, you know, issues of the world pretty much is what I was involved in or pretty much what I was putting down on paper. So I just, you know, put it as fucking issues, you know. And my mother said, if you're going to do something, be great. So Issues DaGreatt.
So that's been your only rap name since you started?
That's it.
I know you had a bullshit name in IS2.
Nah.
I know you was running around.
My name was,
No.
it was my government,
Regular
Ivan.
name. Yeah,
It was my govy.
It was
That's
MC
it.
Ivan.
IVAN. IV. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you did a lot of Johnny Cochran shit over there. What's going on, man?
Nah, cause
I ain't
you
gonna
know,
I'm just
front.
saying.
I was a cool dude.
I think he was,
To me.
because you know back then everybody's name started with MC.
Nah, I wasn't.
No.
I wasn't the
We're
MC.
not in that age group, baby. We're a little younger than you.
Right. I'm about to, yo, thank you. I was dead about to say that, like,
Oh, the shots don't work?
MC.
Look at God.
Caught it late.
Look at God.
Wait.
Come through, Jesus.
Category. Hold on.
Come through, Jesus.
I was MC Kid Swift out this bitch.
Yeah, we wasn't MC nothing.
Nah, it wasn't no MC.
Okay, late 80s babies. We late 80s babies.
You know what I mean?
Listen,
Nah,
man,
you gotta chill.
raised in the 80s. I was a baby in the 80s, so I say I'm an 80s baby my
You
damn
are.
self.
You are. It's okay.
Listen, I never know what. Is it? Pardon my ignorance. How many rappers do you know that came out of Flatbush? Do we got a top 5 Flatbush
five?
MCs? Both of y'all from Flatbush, so y'all should know this.
I'm gonna say Red Cafe.
Okay, Red Cafe. We can do Red Cafe.
We can do Red.
That's about the only one I know.
Right now we got Cass.
Cass, we do have Cass, and Cass grew up around the corner from Mommy too.
I really like Cass.
Yeah.
I like it.
Safari.
Cash from the hood. Shout out to Safari's like.
Come on, niggas gotta claim Safari, man. Don't retract.
Niggas laughing.
Nah,
Don't
cause
pick and choose.
Safari from the other side of the.
Now he from the other
Nah,
side.
that nigga's not from the other side, son. That nigga, he's from around. And pardon me, we had a talk last week. I'm trying to chill again. I go through my stages with the N-word, and I'm chilling on the N-word. I can't have the big speech I had last week's show and come out and say the shit. So, yo, bring that technical foul cut back. I'm gonna throw $1 every time I say the N-word. But yo, Safari's from the side, man. He went to the YMCA right on Flatbush and
But he not from our
Farragut.
side. We're from East 18th, tennis court, St. Court.
Give me
21st, Albemarle Road.
You gotta give me 2 more MCs to 3 more to bump Safari. But Safari's
Busta.
down.
Even though
Busta's Long Island. He's Long Island.
No.
He's Long Island.
It's Flatbush.
He's Long Island.
Busta is L.I.
No, he's Long Island.
These are the new
Come on, don't try to. No,
You
we
right,
got
but
Safari looking real good on your team right now.
He was born in Flatbush.
He
man.
was born.
Busta's born from
Exactly.
He's from
Born in
Flatbush. Man.
Just like if you West
Schenectady
Indian,
in
you born
church.
in America, and your parents
Trust me, I know.
You're American.
I'm just telling you,
That's it.
Safari's looking Safari's still on the team. I need another one.
Wait.
He could be with
Ash Cakes.
Me.
Yes,
Wait,
my
bring it
love.
back.
Yes, my
Hold
love.
on.
Yes, my love.
Did you just say if you are West Indian and you were born in America, you're American?
I said if your parents are West Indians
And you were born in America, you're American.
in America. Listen.
Okay.
I went out last night. I met a Trinidadian man. He told me, he said, "You a Yankee," and I kind of got offended. I said, first of all, I'm American. Don't call me a Yankee. Don't play with me." But he said, no, I'm not trying to be funny. He said, "I'm a Yankee too," but he had a heavy accent. So I said, "Why is your accent like that?" He said, my parents were born in Trinidad, but I was born in America. Therefore, I'm American. I'm a Yankee. That's what he told me. So I'm going with that.
Some facts there.
It's
That's
some
not a fact.
it's some
It's
fact.
a
I
fact.
just don't agree with it, but it's some fact.
So what are you thinking?
Because here's the thing, like when a Spanish person, they got Spanish parents, right?
Right.
And
My
they're-
father's Portuguese, so I can say I'm Portuguese, but I was born here.
But you are part Portuguese. If a Spanish person has a Spanish parents, right, and they're born in America, do we say that person isn't Spanish?
No.
Is an Italian person, do we say that kid isn't Italian? We only do that shit with West Indies, and I take offense to that. I can't stand when they
might
call me
be
Yankee
right.
boy.
I
My
don't
parents
like
are from
that.
Trinity. I'm a West Indian American. Fuck that.
What's your favorite?
You are what your
Pyro,
culture is. pretty
Exactly.
much.
That's my culture.
Pyro.
That's what I grew up in. I ate callaloo and rice and stewed chicken. That's what I grew up with.
And roti.
Pyro, what's
and
your,
you ate roti.
Pyro, what's your
Trinidadian.
favorite baseball team?
They
No,
ain't got nothing to do with nothing, man.
That's just a random thought. So wait up. So we're not gonna talk about just meeting random trendy niggas in the club, Ash? What the fuck is going on with that? You know I'm still in Big Brother.
Yo,
mode.
I was in a
You just talking to
bashment.
mad random
My
niggas
best,
finding out
my
their
best
background.
friend
What the
Siobhan,
ride?
shout out to Siobhan. She's listening. She's Trinidadian. She took me to a bashment.
Bashment.
You understand?
Safari kind of bachelor?
Like I said, they was brucking up.
That's a
doing the
Safari
pepper
bachelor.
seed.
Rep the bush. Rep the
So your
bush.
Insta live, it looked like you was
It
having
was
a good time
lit.
with no invite, you know.
Oh no!
All right,
Next
so-
time we in there. We in there.
So Safari is still in the top 5.
He's there.
Yo,
Whatever.
so
That's all I care.
issue. So what are you working on right now? What's going on with what project are you working on?
Right now I'm working on my mixtape. It's called No Roadblocks. I'm shooting for a July 7th date. You know what I'm saying? To drop that. That's my grandmother's birthday. R.I.P. to her.
Love it. Yes.
You know what I mean? So right now I'm just working on that project. I'm in the studio like every other day, every week. You know what I mean? Trying to get it done. You know what I mean?
Where do you get your inspiration from as far as listening to music? Because I know if I was rhyming now, it would be kind of tough.
But right now,
Yeah, right now.
it's tough. But you know, we got Fab, we got Jade out here keeping it alive. You know what I'm
Bad
saying?
for the time being.
Shout out to
Right,
Fab.
right. Until he can do that bid.
He's not
He's not
going.
going to jail. He's not
We're
going
not
Nah,
gonna do
you know,
that.
it's a joke.
I'm
It's
a
a
big,
joke.
my
You know
rock.
what I
I'm a
mean?
big
It's a
fan.
joke,
We love Fab.
You know,
It's
I fuck with you,
Fab.
Fab. I fuck with you, Fab. You know that. But yeah. So right now, Fab, Jada, you know, Casanova, yeah, man, and myself, man. That's it.
right.
You know what I mean? I bumped myself the whole day if I had to. You know what I mean?
I love it.
We just had your song playing in the background. How did the stir fry come about? I like that joint.
Yeah, I like.
Well,
that.
honestly, I just love the beat, and I feel like we needed a New York version. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, stir fry. Even though they from the South, that's an Asian thing. Like we in Brooklyn, we got crown fried. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just thinking about, you know, just you know, making something catchy and something for people to be like, oh shit, this nigga's bugging. You know what I mean? But you know, it just came about just having fun and just trying to promote the label, promote me, promote my project that's coming out. You know, I dropped it right after I dropped my Let's Get It single that's on iTunes right now.
I like that shit. The flow on that shit is crazy.
I appreciate it. I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? I'm just trying to show people like I'm here. You know what I mean? That's it. You know what I mean? All different flows, all different cadence, all kind of things. You know what I'm saying? So
I just feel like there's a lot of different rappers coming from different areas in Brooklyn, wherever, you know, all the way around. And I just want to know, what do you feel like makes you different from everybody else? Because there's a lot of crews, there's a lot of people who's putting out mixtapes. You can see a bunch of people on SoundCloud, but what makes you stand out and what makes you unique to make people want to listen to you? You know what I'm saying?
What makes me different is that I'm not trying to fit in. You know what I'm saying? I feel like no disrespect to anybody. You know, you gotta get on how you gotta get on, but everybody's conforming to the cadence of Migos or Future, you know what I'm saying? Even New York niggas, you know what I'm saying? I'm really just trying to bring back the essence of that New York sound, that New York flow, and that's what's missing, you know? Besides Fab, besides Jada, besides Kaz, like, there's no real New York shit out here, you know
It's
what I'm saying?
really not.
Like, Tekashi's big, but he doesn't sound like New York to me, just being honest, you know what I mean? So,
And he doesn't represent New York guys
But you know what?
either.
He kind of reminds me of
my
Onyx,
opinion.
though. Believe
He does give me Onyx.
he
But in this time, it's just
I
kind
don't know
of.
about that. You know what I mean?
Yankee boy over there fucking with.
I don't know about that.
No.
You know what I mean?
The tone, like, listen to his voice. Listen to his voice. It's like, what was the dark skin nigga name? Sunny Seas?
I don't know the name.
Come on.
I know you're
forgot.
talking about.
Yeah, that dude. That's who. Pyro, I know you know his name.
He rest in peace. That's his name.
Oh, he
Yeah, he
did.
Yeah.
died. Oh, what
Shit. Hey, you know he died? Hold up. I hope
Yeah,
you
he
ain't giving
passed
out Will.
away.
Did he die?
I hope he- Let me guess. I'm gonna Google this shit.
Nah, that wasn't.
I thought.
He did. It was him and Fife Dog that died.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because
Fife Dog died too, because they kind of look alike. You got it
right, yeah.
That's what I was thinking
I
about.
just really.
I said we knew who Fife Dog was when.
This is crazy. All right.
Y'all gotta stop. Switch subject real quick. Real quick. We say what they care, y'all. We in the building.
But it's
Absolutely.
like, you know what I do know? We was talking about like what's missing from New York City. I'm blaming the producers. You know what I'm saying?
I
Because
agree.
it's no sound.
Who's a New York producer though?
Can we name?
Swiss,
It's
he's
just Blaze
Bronx.
from
Yeah, but Swiss
You know,
only.
but
Swiss
he has
ain't-
the New York sound.
But Swiss ain't messing with up and coming niggas. Man.
He's not.
Primo does.
But it's the trend of the music business, so that trap sound is popping.
They go with what's
so
hot.
even if you from a New York producer, they trying to make a trap sound because they trying to get that check.
Right.
They're
They go with
conforming.
what's hot,
They're
yeah.
conforming to
And
the
that's
game.
I blame radio.
And
I
that's
blame
the-
radio
and-
producers.
And
I
that's
blame
the first way to go
Ebro.
wrong.
See, but yeah, that's the mistake because
because you following the trend.
hip hop never conformed to anything. We did our own thing. That's what you're supposed to do. Just do you. Everybody's trying to be the Migos or Future. Like I said, no disrespect to them, but everybody trying to be like them because they are winning.
Right.
But they don't understand that you can create your own lane and win. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, for instance, like it was Troy Ave been rapping for a minute. He had his time when he flourished.
Wait, he's
because
not-
Well, he's done.
yeah, exactly. You know what I'm
Wait,
saying?
so wait.
It was time where he
He's not
flourished.
Flatbush. Is that right?
Kind of Flatbush, you know what I'm saying?
Well, y'all niggas, Flatbush
Kinda
is on
Flatbush.
fire right now.
Not Flatbush.
Yo, y'all
We're not
good out here,
claiming
these-
Troy
I
Ave.
don't know about
Nah,
the
but,
Bush.
you know what I mean,
Issues, you gotta say the Bush.
Well,
right now.
I'm here.
Bush
I'm
is
here.
looking a little
Nah, the Bush
shaky.
got mad rappers.
here.
They just not coming
I'm
to
here.
mind right now. They got a good track record. Man.
First of all,
Straight up.
GS9.
I feel like you yelling at me.
Move my mic.
Get real Flatbush.
Listen.
GS,
Yeah, you know.
you know what? I'm not even gonna say what I was
GS9.
gonna say about GS9 because I said something last week about
East
6ix9ine
Flatbush.
and
Murder.
you know I got some comments calling
You
me a
did? What
hater,
did you
all types of
say?
shit. I didn't say nothing bad.
I wasn't here. What did you
all I
say
said was
about Flatbush?
I know more about the dude off of music than I do on music.
Okay.
That's all I said. And I said for that, you can't ask me if I like a person based on that. Because if you ask me if I like them based on looks, fuck no.
But my thing, yeah, I mean,
You know what I'm saying?
but
It got to be about the music. And when you compare him to 50 Cent, like I said, 50 had joints out. 50 had joints out. Before he got shot up and stabbed, before he went into 50 mode,
mixtape and
his
everything?
mixtape game was popping.
That's true.
And that's how you knew him. That's the difference between the two. And that's the difference between nowadays and back in the days. If I gotta sound old, I gotta sound old. But it should be about the music first.
But
Right.
Anything else is secondary.
But you don't think that Bobby Shmurda and that whole GS9 gang, you don't think that they started the whole, besides Chief Keef, because they started that whole, a bunch of young guys rapping and their whole crew.
Yo, Bobby.
After that, it was GS9. They started, and now everybody else is coming. You don't think so?
No, I'm sorry.
They was about to take off.
Go.
They was about to take
They
off.
was about, if they
I
didn't
feel
get
so
indicted.
bad that dude got locked up when he got locked up.
Me
They
too.
was about to take off.
And
that's straight up.
that
They
song
had
right
that-
now still goes on.
They had that Dipset momentum.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And that was a good momentum.
Now, would they have prolonged to have longevity? We don't know.
Right.
We don't know.
We don't know.
So we can't really count them.
Well,
And that's all I'm saying. We
Shout
can't
out-
count
shout
them
out to
because
them,
they
man.
had the one joint. The one joint's still popping. When that come on in the
Still
club
popping.
now, it's still popping. But,
Computers?
shout out to
What?
them, man. Shout out to
especially,
Bobby Shmurda,
especially
man.
computers.
Hold
That
it
shit
down.
go
Computers,
off.
forget
All right,
it.
I'm sorry. Breaking news.
Uh-oh.
Oh, God.
This just in. Sonny Caesar's alive.
Oh.
Sonny Caesar's
Oh,
alive.
So which is the other dude is dead? It's one of them is
Oh
dead.
man,
DS.
Okay.
it's only
It's the other
it's
one.
only sticky and
Them the man that we're so
This-
sorry. Guys, don't hold it against us.
Well, you know what? Here's the thing.
Jesus.
When Onyx performed, like at the old school shows, it's only Sticky Fingers and Freddie. So he's dead to Onyx.
No.
Right.
So I always bring it back to me being right, y'all. That's what it is.
That's an Onyx. Okay.
He's dead to Onyx.
But ain't Sticky from Flatbush?
I think they all from Queens. They all
Come
from
on,
Queens.
listen. Let's not try to just.
I think Fedro from Queens. I think Sticky from Brooklyn.
Y'all go ahead, man. Hit him with some relationship joints or something. Let me hit that Google.
Yo,
Hold
why
on.
you bringing up the relationship
It's
questions?
too early. It's too early.
No. We want to give each and every one a new one.
Okay. All right.
You got one?
I want to shout out my boy, friend to the room, from Fly Swag Clothing. Hooking up this
Yes.
interview. I see.
Shout
you
my
issue,
boy
you
Mox.
rocking. What you got on right now,
Oh, that's
man?
the Fly Swag jacket.
Okay.
And you know what? He's one of the
One of
few
one.
that's
One of one.
actually brought us a gift when he came.
Yes.
That's
More
my
One of
man.
one.
Flatbush.
we
Flatbush.
had about.
Morals.
That's a Flatbush thing,
I want
right?
to say like we had probably like maybe close to 20 clothing designers on the show.
And he brought
What we got? We got
Maybe
clothes
three?
from 2 of them.
Maybe 2 or 3.
We got gifts from 2 of them.
That's what I'm talking about.
Y'all gotta step y'all game
Y'all
up.
got to when y'all come on this show, man. We provide the platform. Y'all got
designers.
it's the barter system, but it's all one sided, but it's all love.
Can I
shirt
get? Do
or
y'all make
something,
women
man.
jackets or what?
He make
so I
whatever
can
he
get
want.
something. I'm a host, so I'm considered right
Yo,
now.
I need
All
that.
right.
I need that.
whatever you
I
need.
need that sweatsuit. By the way, I need that. I need a discount.
Fire.
You know what I mean?
All right, let's
but
go.
yeah, this is my jacket. It's one of one, custom made by
right.
Fly Swag Clothing. You know what I'm saying?
Dope.
One of one. You know what I
Hash
mean?
cake. What we got? What we got for my man Issue over here?
All right.
Let me hear this.
You single or what, man?
That's
Yeah,
what
yeah,
we
yeah,
wanna
definitely.
know.
Definitely.
Okay.
Are you single just because we recording and we on, or are you single?
Nah, I'm single.
So you ain't have your long term girlfriend from my ears too.
What?
Hold up, breaking news.
What?
Again?
Sticky Fingers is from Brooklyn.
See? I know what I'm
Sticky
talking about.
He's from Flatbush.
I know what I'm talking
Give away
about.
the best back.
I know what I'm talking about. You feel me? I know what I'm talking about.
He's from
Give away the
Feel me?
best back. Give away the best back.
He's from Flatbush.
Give away the.
I
All
tell
right,
you.
all right.
All
I
right.
think he's from Glenwood.
Matter of fact, he got a good memory. Don't
he
mess
from
with
Glenwood.
issues. He know what he talking
Hey,
about.
listen, I started off shaky. He killed Sonny too. And Pyro killed Sonny, so I gotta check everything.
I hope Sonny don't see this, Lord. All right.
Oh man.
All right, here's an issue. Here's a question for you, issues. Last week we talked about cheating. We talked about male cheating versus female cheating. So now, today we're going to talk about. Well, I want to ask you, if you were, I don't know if you ever were, but if you were in a long-term relationship, what do you feel like? Because sometimes, us as women or even the males, sometimes we get so complacent and so comfortable in our relationship that we feel like we don't have to do what we used to do.
Right.
Like, that
That's the
saying,
problem.
when you get her, whatever you did to get her is what you have to do to keep her.
That's a fact.
And I feel like when you have somebody new who's fresh, or you're more excited to see them, you go out your way to try to prove yourself. What are some things that you feel like you can do as a man to keep the relationship fresh?
That's a good question.
Even the woman. What do you feel like you need from a woman that can keep you excited and keep you interested?
Well, I feel like most importantly, you have
I
to.
didn't say nothing.
Who said that?
I feel like
No, it came out of nowhere.
I feel like most importantly, you gotta be open. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can't be closed minded to try new things. You gotta be open to new things. One, two, you know, you got to keep that flirtation going. You know what I mean? You got to keep those things going. You know what I'm saying? You got to text her, you know, random times of the day, you know, calling her beautiful or telling her you miss her scent or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Miss
You
your
know,
scent, that's it.
I'm just saying though, you got to get deep with your girl. You know what I'm saying?
That's that
gotta-
poet shit. That's
Hey,
that poet shit.
That's that, yeah.
Poet shit right
You feel me?
there.
It works. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
I'm gonna write them. I don't got no
You
paper.
said
I'm
you
writing
single?
my
For real. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
So we got we got the love song coming on the mixtape or what?
Yeah, there's one on
You
there.
need
Okay.
that. Oh, it's one on there? Because I didn't get it. I didn't hear that one. I heard
Actually, I
that
just
video.
recorded it the other day. Actually.
Okay, we
You know
need
what I mean?
that.
You probably get access all the time, man, but you crazy tall. You play
Yeah,
ball?
I used to play ball, but you know, unfortunately, some things happened that I can't play. But I used to play.
I don't know if
It
y'all
was-
see
it
this
was-
on
it
the
wasn't-
dice. Like I'm kind of trying to sit up just not to look so small next. This dude is tall.
It wasn't
I'm
my
4'11".
It
I
wasn't my
stand no
thing
chance.
though. Like ball wasn't my thing. Like I did it because I was tall. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't my thing. You know what I mean?
You gotta have the love for the game. I still love the game,
Right.
but unfortunately, I ain't been on the court about 10 years. I can still shoot though. I could probably me and Barack still go on the court and
Yeah,
take,
I can
take
still
somebody
shoot.
out on
Right.
No
tour.
doubt. No doubt.
Still shoot. You know.
So issue. So you said that you have something coming out. What was the date again?
July 7th.
July 7th.
No roadblocks.
You got any videos?
Right now I got a video out right now called Tired Freestyle. My Crown Fry freestyle video about to come out maybe next week. I'm out to shoot. I got a date to shoot for Let's Get It. I got a new track that's called Same Me. I got a date to shoot that. You know, I'm just shooting. I'm just working. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, by the time July 7th comes, it's gonna be a lot of work. A lot of work. You know what I mean?
Make sure you hit us up when that mixtape is coming out, man. You gotta come back.
Oh, that's a definite.
You know what
That's
I'm
a
saying?
definite.
We not letting him get out of here without no bars, though, right?
We need something.
Well, look, man. He said he been in the studio all night.
Yo,
He
I ain't gonna
got it.
front.
He,
No,
he
no,
said
no,
next
no,
time
no.
he come, he gonna kick
Nah,
a freestyle.
listen, I ain't gonna front.
Nigga, Pyro just said
Don't
last
embarrass
week
me.
we
Don't
not letting
embarrass Flatbush.
nobody
Don't do
come
that.
here.
Don't do that.
Nah, you know what
I
it
don't care if
is?
you spit
It's
something
similar.
old.
Listen,
You know what it
listen.
is?
He from Flatbush. He might have a thing on him. You good? You don't gotta.
I don't care.
Nah.
You can get him out.
Now you know what it is. You know what it is. I'm in project mode, so my everything's jumbled. I don't want to come up
Good
here
answer,
and
good
embarrass
answer.
myself. You know what I'm saying? I
respect
ain't gonna
that.
front.
I respect that.
I ain't gonna front. I was gonna tell my homie Macho come up here. We do some freestyle shit, but
Macho.
only if Macho come up here. We do some.
Macho, we
on,
coming to do
Macho.
some freestyle. What's up, man? We got it. We got like a minute and
got
change.
it.
That
Macho,
we
right?
coming to do this. You ain't tell us that the
Hold on,
last time
I
he was here.
got nah. I used to
How
rap.
the
I
fuck
used
he
to.
tell us that?
He used to be my rapping partner.
But I'm
I used to
saying
be in the group.
he ain't say shit about that when he was on the show.
Son, he's on my mixtape. He's on my mixtape. He's on my mixtape.
Okay.
He's on my mixtape. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
He on my
okay.
mixtape. He
Can
on
we
there.
hear something? You saying you on the album? Can we hear something or no?
Watch, he coming back. We bringing him back up. We gonna bring
Nah,
him back
but
up.
next time I come, I definitely. I mean, I gotta open up at least 5 minutes. I'll go ham with him. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Dead ass, real talk. You know what I'm saying? But I you know what I mean? I'm just in work mode and shit is jumbled up here in the brain right now. I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
I got you, man. Keep that grind up, man. We loving what we hearing so far. The way we work up here, man. We don't care if you the biggest rapper alive, if you just coming out, if you just starting. If you good, you good. We provide the platform for that, and we fucking with you, man. No doubt.
I
up here.
appreciate that. I appreciate that,
So
man. That's
tell the
love.
people where they can find you at.
Pretty much all across the board. You can find me at Issues DaGreatt. On IG as Issues DaGreatt with 2 T's at the end. You can also follow the label at Liddy Music Group on IG, on Twitter, on Facebook. You can also check out the website, liddymusicgroup.com. We got merchandise. We got music up there. My videos is up there. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much I'm working. I'm out here. You know what I mean?
Sure.
That's it. But Issues DaGreatt on everything across the board. Look for my single right now. Let's Get It. It's on iTunes, Google Play, Spotify, titles, all over the place. You feel me? So get in tune.
There it
There
is.
it is, man. There it is. Issue the great, man. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you.
Chip.
Definitely.
Actually, you took it easy. Like I know you got some little secrets around the way that was going on.
But stick around over there. For
But
the
stick
issues.
together,
We're gonna
huh?
take some
Yeah,
pictures
nah,
and
I
stuff
can't tell all
in a
that.
minute.
No doubt.
Yo, while we bringing on, while our next guest is coming up, we got a beautiful songstress in the building.
Absolutely, dude.
We're about to bring on, but while we waiting for her, I want to shout out Rock ain't gonna like what I'm about to say, but shout out Nas, man, 24-year anniversary.
Shout out to iHeartRadio. We Say What They Can is now on iHeartRadio.
What else?
We're on iTunes.
What else?
And Spotify.
What else?
Yeah.
I don't know what
We
else.
still got YouTube. We still got
YouTube
we say what they
on our-
can't.com. We still on Tune In app. We on everything, man. You know,
Yeah,
just
yeah.
tune in. We coming in, Smiley. Come on, have a seat, please.
Big.
Yo, I have a question for y'all, man.
No, this is not a nice question. I'm
Yo,
cool.
yo, rest in peace, man, to the great Bruno Sammartino, man, passed away. He set it off for me. A big wrestling fan over here.
I thought he was
So,
gonna say rest in peace to Sonny Seas.
Ain't shit.
listen, man, if y'all could tell me the dude who passed away on Onyx, no disrespect, a word from one of his verses.
It's me.
There we go.
Somebody pass that kettle one over there, please.
That's the vodka.
So listen, Rock, introduce our peoples, please. I gotta.
Yes, well, I can't even say she's a friend to the room. She's a family to the room. She may have come on our show more than anybody, and we love her. She don't even need an invite. Let's give it up for Miss Melody Renee.
What's going on? It's your girl Melody Renee. You already know.
Throw your fours up.
Fours up. How y'all feeling tonight? How
What's
you
good?
doing? Thank you for having me.
Come on, stop it.
Thank you. Like
You don't need no
seriously.
invite. You gonna give you the key and everything. What's
You got the
going on?
keys. Yo, so much is going on. Actually, I'm trying to get my live going together. I hear
Yeah.
y'all got that humanity in the background.
Oh yeah, because we got the you can put it right there.
Oh, okay, cool. Man, a lot's been going on right now. I'm just focusing on my listening party that's on May the 4th, and I have one of your lovely hosts.
Hosted by Cinemax.
Yeah, she is hosting the event. It is exclusive elite event for.
Yeah, because I was looking for the address. I couldn't find the address when I saw the
Yes,
invite.
because it's a private event.
So I'm gonna know the day of.
But
Wait,
you are definitely invited. So I'll give you the address.
No,
off,
yeah, I got the
off
message.
air.
But I'm like,
Yeah.
am I really invited? I didn't know if it was a typo. Like it should have. I'm like, where the address?
Nah,
I think we need
nah.
some badges and something, right? We need
Yeah,
to,
they're called space badges.
Okay.
You have to go on. So I'll send you the link. But if there's anybody that's serious and they think they're an exclusive elite type of person, hit me up in the DM and then we'll send you that. So, but it's May 4th. May the 4th be with you. So it's my birthday as well.
So Taurus.
Taurus gang.
Yes,
baby.
gang.
May 13th.
All right, boo boo.
Bullies, little bullies over here.
That's right.
We're
Watch
not
your back over there,
bullies.
Pyro.
We're not Billy. We're great people.
So look, explain GVOP to
Yes.
the people, please.
Okay. So GVOP is the team that sponsors me, and my management company is on that team as well. Radimus, shout out to you. So if you love me, you have to love them because they're the ones that do everything for me, from graphic designs to getting the videos done to making sure my makeup is good on events. So I have an exceptional team, and I'm just blessed. I'm very, very blessed. Very
And
blessed.
you was doing your thing on Sons of Kingston too.
Oh yes,
doing your
honey,
thing. I was
yes. Were you impressed?
I loved it.
All right.
You was pissing me off. on
You
some
know what?
Parts, but
Let me tell you, I don't like my character as a person. Like when I look at her, I'm like, oh, she's such a crybaby. She's annoying. But I play my character exactly how she's supposed to
play
be.
it well.
Yeah. So anybody that want to check out, we won 2 awards for the Underground, the Web Awards. So that was an amazing experience to be on Hot 97 and to get shout out like that. And one of the stars in that show. If you want to watch it, go to getthismovie.com.
I'm a little bit behind in Sons of Kingston. Are you still alive? Because
You
last
gotta go watch. I can't.
we had
That's
DJ
the
Flipside
biggest
on the
part of
show.
everything.
Pyro killed the number.
we had
the
DJ
gunshots?
Flipside on the show a couple
Okay.
weeks ago, and we was like, yo, we haven't been seeing you. He was like, yo, I'm dead.
You know what? He wasn't even supposed to tell y'all that beforehand, but no.
And
So
I'm
I'm not.
subscribed.
I am not a spoiler alert.
Okay.
So go check it out. It's really, really good. Not just saying that because I'm in it, but like 100, like Sons of Kingston is really, really
It's
good.
one of the best web series out there.
Yes,
Period.
and the whole GVO production camp is a part of that as well. So yeah, it's exciting.
Shout out to Miami, right?
Yes, he's the
supposed-
director and the writer.
You need to write We Say What They Can into one of them scenes, man. I'm telling you, every time, man. We keep telling you, we say what they can.
You
We ready to
promote
make
the hell out that show. Word.
Word.
For real.
We ready to make our debut.
Hey, listen, you gotta get them on
Straight
Miami.
up.
You know, we're having the season finale on May the 20th. If you guys go to Sons of Kingston, you'll see, and all the cast will be out, so you can get pictures with them, and you'll be able to see the season finale of the show. So.
I want to shout you out because it's one thing I respect in this game is, number one, I respect talent, but I really, really respect hustle. And your hustle game and your team hustle game is ridiculous.
We are
I mean,
serious.
we all follow you. You're a friend to the room. Like you said, you've been on the show a few times. And from the first time, I was introduced to you through P-Knocker.
Right.
P-Knock introduced us to Duce.
Shout out to him.
Right? That's my boy for life. That's my man. We go back forever.
He's family
That's
to
my brother.
us as well.
Right? So, I just grew. I became a fan. I became one of your big fans. I bought your album.
You definitely did.
Wasn't giving them.
No, yep,
I
you were.
bought your joints.
Don't try to play me like I wasn't giving it to you.
So, nah, it's not that. I'm just
She
letting
must
you
not be
know.
from Flatbush.
You know.
No, I'm from
She's
Detroit.
from Detroit. She's from Detroit. But look,
What's wrong with Flatbush? Because listen, my black
No.
people from
Flatbush.
Flatbush.
Flatbush give us, but they come up here, they give us things.
we
Okay.
love Flatbush.
Outside of Flatbush, it ain't going down.
I had y'all on my show
Detroit looking
too. I had
shaky
y'all
right
on
now.
my show, and I make sure I show love to you guys
I
for
don't know
sure.
about Detroit. Man, I
Come
like
on.
Detroit.
I had you guys on
love
Tron
Detroit.
City TV. That
Yes,
was
you
a
did.
blast.
And
We
loved
was
that.
in
That was
Coney
dope.
Island. That was really fun.
That was a dope
Don't
shoot.
fall
Yes.
for it, Pyro.
That was
Don't
a
fall
dope
for
shoot.
it.
Nah,
Stay
but
woke.
What I was saying
Stay
was,
woke.
your hustle game is crazy. Like, she really literally almost just got off a plane from Texas. Like, she's always somewhere. Where do you get the energy for that? Because day and night, man.
Let's just say I have the baddest management team, and sometimes not in a good light on my end because I'm exhausted, and they're like, "What? You ain't tired? You got somewhere to go?" And it's like, "You right, you know." So, unfortunately, like a lot of people feel like when you think about like Beyonce's, Michael Jackson's and stuff, and they always think about the management was so harsh or hard on them. It was like they're who they are because of those people, and I have someone that is on my back like, no, you can't do this. We got this, and this. And sometimes it's annoying, but to be real, when I step out and look at it, it's like if I didn't have that, I wouldn't be where I'm at today.
And
not-
I got no ask call.
Not only that, I feel like because you love what you do.
Oh, yeah, and
and
that's-
you're an entertainer. You're born to do this.
Shout out
So-
to your hair. I was looking at it over there. Yeah, I love it. I love it.
I asked him. That's my brother. I said, "Do you like my hair? Come on."
You
But
know,
anyway,
guys, they be like,
They don't know how to compliment. Anyway.
No. Issues told me what to do. I'm on. You smell good, Ash.
Listen.
Yo, that was a good.
That's Chanel, by the way.
Yeah, tell him, boo, number one.
Number one. Anyway, but what I'm saying is because I am, a creator and a writer and a singer as well, I feel like when you really love what you do, you don't really need that much pushing. Of course, your management is behind you, but because you love what you do and you're a born entertainer and this is what you do, it's easy for you because you love it. You get up. It's not like you and not that there's anything wrong with people who has a 9 to 5, but it's a difference between who are intellectual and people who are entertainers. When you're a born entertainer, you're gonna get on that plane because you have people there that are waiting to hear what you have to say. And I was very impressed with the women empowerment and the songs and everything that you heard when they sent it to me. I was so engulfed. I spent 3 hours just listening and researching everything that you did, and I was very impressed. I just want to commend you on that. I really,
I appreciate that
think
because,
it's important.
sometimes I get a little backlash because people just want to just they're on a whole nother level. You know what I
Absolutely.
mean? It's money hoes,
Yeah.
money hoes,
It's
money
hard
hoes,
for
money
women in
hoes,
the
money hoes.
industry.
You talking about Cardi B album?
I'm
Oh, never mind.
maybe. I'm talking about just
Heard
in
what he's
general,
dirty
like
before this month is out.
it's that's what it's about, and that's fun and all, but like our people really need to get it together, on some real stuff. And so we turn up. Don't get me wrong, we have a good time, but we turning up for causes. We turning up because people then graduated from college. We turning
That's
up.
right.
We popping bottles because somebody just got their 800 credit score. We popping bottles because of we still having a good time, but not just we gonna spend $800 in a club and then we catching a bus tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Being smart and teaching our young people that it's time to have a good time, but be what is it called? Prioritize. Prioritize your
That's what's
ish. Come on.
important. Right.
Real
That's
talk.
what's
So
important.
I'm all about that, and I'm all about the women being okay. If you can be okay with being naked in front of a public eye, cool, but don't do it because you feel that is what you have to do. So
Right.
that is what my whole movement about. It's women empowerment, do you, but don't be forced to do that, you know.
Absolutely.
So I do me. I'm modest, but I'm still trying to show sexy, and that's my personal. And that's what I want to do. And if whoever's going to like it is the people that's going to like it. And whoever
Right.
don't like it, I'm not going to compromise myself.
Melanie, you're about to go. Let's say you're going on vacation.
Yeah.
For a year, you could only take 3 R&B CDs, not yours. Would you take it?
But why R&B though? Because you don't know.
This is my question.
Damn. But I'm not.
My
But that's
question.
not.
Has to be R&B.
I don't know.
3.
You gotta have 3.
I do, but they're like old
No,
school.
it don't matter.
Okay, I got Silk. I love that whole.
Need it in my bedroom.
Yes,
huh?
that whole.
Right.
That whole album. Beyonce for sure.
Which one?
We got a Sasha Fierce. That album.
Got
the
one
old
more.
School. And
Got
then
one more.
Bruno Mars.
The recent one.
Okay.
Yeah. No. The one where I Want to Be a Billionaire is on. I don't know the name of that, but
I know which one.
I don't know the name of the album.
First one?
I believe it's his first or second one. Yeah.
You know what? We going around the room with that. Ash, you up?
shit.
You up next, Ash?
Damn.
R&B, like
Got
Three?
That's
Three.
tough. That's tough.
Okay.
yeah.
But I got
3
it.
R&B.
That's tough. but I
I'm
got
gonna
it.
definitely do Brandy. She's very
Okay.
First album?
underrated. At
That first album was hard.
Never Say Never and
Na-na-na-na-na.
Full Moon.
Well,
Yes.
she taking on 3
Full
albums?
Moon.
No, I'm gonna do Full Moon. If I have to choose one, I will choose Full Moon.
That's
I'm
so
gonna do
crazy.
choose-
Remember when we
I'm gonna
posted
choose
this question on
Full Moon.
social media? How many the top 5 R&B singers or whatever?
People
How
really
many
love
people
Brandy.
said Brandy?
Peop-
Yeah, that shocked the
Brandy
shit out of
is
me.
so
Brandy had
underrated.
dolls
No, because she
and
had the
all that
music.
shit.
People be talking about she got one of the best voices
And
in
you're
history.
a
I don't know.
respecter
Maybe
of
I'm
music,
I
Mariah.
like her, but
You too. You're a respecter of
Brandy. Whoa,
music.
I like Brandy.
I
That's
need
Ray
you. I
J's
need you
sister.
to put on.
What does that mean?
I'm
I
just
am
saying,
not my
he used to
brother's-
be Brandy's brother. It's
That's
switched now.
Brandy's
That's Ray
brother.
J's sister.
No,
That
no,
is
no.
true.
Not,
That
let
is-
me tell you something. You
That's
were,
what it is.
you were a rapper, and Mariah is a rapper.
And you was a rapper.
I'm a singer.
Former
She
bad
like
boy
Jim
artist.
Dead.
Rockefeller,
spitting bars.
Trackmasters,
Get it
Electra.
together.
All
that.
Get it
I
together.
had my
Ass
first
cake
deal
had it
at
poppin'.
10, my first record deal. What I'm saying is Brandy is one of the most Yeah, let them know.
And tell
When
them
you
about
had
it.
issues.
She
okay.
let me know she's
He
swinging
know.
that hair like 10 times.
She just
on
did.
me.
She did.
Yo,
It's
listen,
22
man, listen, man.
inches.
But for y'all who don't know, we got star-studded shit every week here, man. Every
Word up.
week here, we got Mariah here who wrote "Bad Boy for Life." Don't worry if I write rhymes, I write
Plenty of
checks.
songs.
He
There's a
penned
lot,
that shit
yeah.
right there.
He's still getting checks for that
You know what
too.
I'm saying?
No,
Matter of
actually, one of
fact.
them should just come through. I needed
That's
that.
what I'm saying.
Wrote songs for
Carl's fucked
Usher,
up.
for
Hello.
Pharrell. That's
That
my
nigga
man.
wrote everything.
Ghost Rider #1 right there. Plus had
Yeah.
his own group.
That's
Then we
right.
got Ash Cake right here. She used to have a partner.
Ashley, that's just
Ashley
Asia,
and
my
Asia.
sister. It was Asia and Ashley. We were signed
Rocking
to
outside of Heavy
Electra.
D, Bad Boy.
That's right, Rockefeller. Let's not forget Rockefeller.
and have and
Rockefeller.
who just Heavy D.
You know, Heavy D.
Heavy D brought us to Bad Boy. Right, we was in the streets just watching video. We need to put all that up.
All right, whoa, whoa.
We got Melody Renee over here.
Right.
Yeah, I
You know
got
what I'm
tracks
saying?
with
Melody's
Jada.
up here popping. I'm in awe.
I got
Oh, wait. You can catch my man he was on All My Children. He was an actor.
That's one of my
He
favorite
was signed
soap
to Def
operas.
Jam. He had a dope kissing scene with some chick. I remember.
Dope. Shout out to her.
Was she Caucasian?
I was in high school. She was in college.
That makes it
She almost
even
got
better.
let go because she didn't want to do the scene.
Hold on. Ash, I need two more
Okay,
hours.
Full Moon.
Yeah.
You know where I'm gonna go. Y'all might not even follow me here. Dave Hollister.
Take care of home.
Chicago '85.
Yeah,
Shout out
Take
to
care of
him.
home was my shit.
Shout out to Dave Hollister and all the
Yes.
strippers he was eating out on
Oh,
stage.
yeah,
that's all right.
When he started his
Listen,
career.
so
Definitely
each
was
his
eating the
own.
box.
Shout him out.
Listen, to each
He was
his
married.
own. He's probably a professional.
Professional
box eater.
stripper.
He's a professional
eater.
box eater.
Okay.
Sorry.
One more.
That's just what he did.
Wait.
One more.
I think we making Melody a little uncomfortable.
Okay.
One
Sorry.
more.
The professional
Sorry.
boxing. Yeah.
He's a professional boxer.
We say what they can.
You know what you came to.
Okay,
One more.
Brandy, Dave Hollis. Can I do 4?
No.
Oh no.
That's my favorite number 2, boo. I get it.
I could do 4 if I want to do 4. Okay, Brandy, Dave Hollister, and
That's before you even do 3 yet.
I'm about to do it. 3 right
That's
now.
like a 12-time hit.
It's gonna be 13.
Make it 14.
Damn. Are we doing recent or current?
R&B,
Whatever you
anything,
want. Whatever you
anything.
want.
You know who I really like? Trey Songz.
Ooh,
Okay.
yes.
You got a ghost right
I
over
stepped on
there?
him.
Don't let a ghost
Wait.
right for you.
Wait a minute.
But I'm talking about
was-
Trey
how did I
Songz, the
forget?
mixtape, Anticipation
I'm so
1
mad
and
I
2.
didn't say him.
Anticipation 1 and 2 Trey Songz. That's where
that.
we going.
Pyro, you
That's
up?
where we going.
I'm gonna go New Edition Home Again album.
Oh, yes.
I'm gonna go SWV,
Oh.
the Week album, and I'm gonna go Bruno Mars, the last album that just came out.
He's a genius.
Those are albums I can
music
listen to.
We
from
forgot
beginning
about
to end.
Usher, though. Like, I'm sorry.
That Confessions album.
Nice
was
and
me.
Confession.
slow.
Confession.
That Confessions album. was me.
Confessions.
Even Mariah Carey, the one that Jermaine Dupri mostly wrote and produced.
Wait, Rock, that's the album you got writing credits on?
Yes.
Is that one?
No, that's 8701.
Okay, I was just making sure.
8701. We 6 million though.
He's
We got 6 million.
He's so underrated.
6 million.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Who, Mariah?
Yes,
For sure.
absolutely.
For sure.
Absolutely.
Pen game is underrated.
Underrated.
Period.
Show them your ASCAP card. Bring that shit out. And BMI. Bring out everything.
It's EMI and BMI.
Okay, man.
Shout out to EMI. They good with that money. Oh,
That's right.
So what is it? They changed the name to Sony something.
But whatever. The
Yeah,
check's
no,
still
they
coming.
good.
No matter.
So,
Yes.
like, you know, we've known you. I've seen your growth personally as an artist. You were dope from the beginning, but now, like, you've grown even more.
Yeah,
You got these records with Cassidy, Jadakiss popping off. How'd those records come about? Oh, and shout out to Cassidy, who was supposed to be a guest on here. Was a no-show.
No, that wasn't it. That wasn't it.
Oh, okay.
That wasn't it.
We're still waiting for you, my man. We
Bars
love you
is
up there.
back.
Anyway.
Shout out to my man Pop. No, we were supposed to go to. It was a miscommunication. He thought we
okay.
was coming to his show to do the interview.
We need you here, man. We need them bars. We
Yeah,
need them
bars is back. Bars is back,
Yeah, Bars is
definitely.
back.
Well, again, shout out to my team. Most importantly, my management, my CEO of the company, Rodimus. Like, he's so unpredictable. I'm telling you, like, he'll just give me a call and be like, "Yo, so I got Cassidy in the building, so I need you to come over here." I'm like, "Oh," or he'll be like, "Yo, hold on, here's the phone." And it's Jadakiss, like, oh, hi, Jadakiss. Like, he's like, yeah, I'm in the studio with him, like it's nothing. So it's all Rodimus doing, and he knows what's gonna fit and flow with what we have going on. And so again, my team is just amazing. And we did our damn thing on those tracks for sure. And you know, when I was in there, it was so much love. Like Cassidy and Jadakiss, definitely brothers. They was in there giving me great advice. You know, I can even remember Jadakiss being like, "Don't, you know, I love that you continue to not compromise yourself. Keep doing it." You know, we talked about both being pescatarians, because he's a pescatarian as well. And the vibes were just good, even with Cassidy too. Like we vibed out for like 7 hours in the studio, and he had the Bad Boy concert coming on afterwards. That next day, I believe. Yeah. And I've never seen, you know, the pencil with the pad, and he was writing, and it was like, wow. And we vibed out about being aliens and from out of this world.
Well,
and
you do say the alien thing too.
Yeah.
What is that though? What's
well,
the alien
human
thing?
alien is all about feeling like you're not from this earth, but you're too human for outer space type of thing. Basically, you a human alien, somebody that's grinding hard, knowing that they have something inside of them that is better, that's greater than themselves. Like you're not even sure. Like, I know that this isn't it. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that is a human alien. Like, they're not just mediocre, living their life every day, doing just, you know, a whole Groundhog's Day. They're like, there's a goal. The higher power gave me something inside of me, and it's burning, and I can't just let it fester. I really have to go towards it. Right. Yeah.
Not a regular person.
And that happened, the human alien situation happened for me when I was at Guggenheim Museum, and this 80-year-old woman was staring at her, well, I just blew it, but she was staring at a thing on the wall, and I walked up to her and I was like, "Wow, that's beautiful." And she was like, "Yeah, you know, I told myself I wasn't gonna die until I had my painting in a museum," and it was her painting, and she was 82 years old, and that just, it stuck with me and still sticks with me today. It's like, don't leave this earth on full, die on empty. Everything that the higher power gave you, take it. Don't take it to your grave. It's this motivational speaker. His name is Les Brown. I remember him saying that the grave site is the richest place in the world because people, $1 million, $1 billion ideals died with them. And so I refuse to be that one.
What's on your bucket list?
My bucket list is to be on Sesame Street and talk to Kermit. I feel like when you
still pop off?
Yo, if you go on Sesame Street, you've made it. Period. Nobody is on Sesame Street that either a millionaire or has a big name for themselves. So that's the goal. That's the main goal.
Pyro, bucket list.
My bucket list? Shit. Go to somebody else, because I don't know.
Ash.
There's tons of bucket lists, but that's the top one.
I got you on my bucket list. If you know me, you know I wanna have sex with a midget. I wanna smash a midget.
Yes, that deserves tons of bombs.
That's gonna be a little hard, because that should have happened a long
Is that the
time
wrong
ago.
word?
That should be easy. It's little person.
No. I'll take a cheap one for this.
Little person.
No.
Little person.
I don't care if I'm married.
Why?
No.
Because they got fat asses?
Yeah, I'll take it over. I already know. Look,
Since I've known this dude from day
if
one.
I cheat on you,
he's
it's gonna be the
midgets.
midget.
He loved his midgets, boy.
Just because it's different.
It's just something you just
And
gotta
they got
try.
fat asses.
I didn't expect that from him. I
Everybody
honestly
got their
thought-
thing. Ash Cake, what's your thing? Everybody
Yo.
got something.
He
Yeah,
just
you can
threw
put the
me
camera on.
off.
Yeah, I had to let them know who you was, who said that.
Ash Cake, you don't got nothing that's crazy?
Watch that should be a thing in 2 years. Everybody gonna want to
Nah.
fuck.
I
little
done
people.
did so many crazy things in my life. I would say my bucket list is
You looking at me?
Because it still resonant that.
because you are from my era where I was like Ash Cake, like the star Ash
doubt.
Cake. You understand?
Yeah.
So I would say my bucket list would be to perform with our superiors, which not
I know what you
not
mean,
so,
I know
but
what
you
you
know
mean.
what I mean, like
Yeah, you
Puffy
supposed to be up
and
there,
Jay.
yeah.
I'm supposed to be on the stage with Jay. And Puffy.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
that's
yeah.
I would say that's my bucket
I got
list.
something for my bucket list.
One
I
time.
got something for my bucket list. I was supposed to do this a couple years back, but I was a performer. I've acted on many stages. I've cut records. I've never performed my own
You
song
did tell me that you want
on
to
stage.
Either,
What you supposed to do that for your 40th?
I was supposed to, but I didn't know it was going to be something.
Do
Remember,
it for
was a
41.
surprise. But the thing is, it's before I'll leave this earth, God willing, I'm going to do that shit. I've been on stage
Please
many
do.
times. I've been a rock hype man. I've been a Hood Fellas hype man.
Hood Fellas.
You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to,
I've
Classy
done
Freddie
many things.
Brassy.
I've performed many things, but I've never performed my own records that my boy Reef still told me he got them in the crates from like 15 years ago. We gonna pull those out, dust them off because
Please do.
my shit is popping. Could beat 80% of the shit out
right
today.
now. Right now.
Okay,
Yeah,
80
no
of the
doubt.
shit out today I don't even recognize. So as hip hop, and it's unfortunate. I just don't want hip hop to go the route of disco. Like
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like it's crazy. We got to keep that shit alive. We got to bring it back. Cats like Issues, cats like P Naka and other people who he's talking about, Fresher. All these New York cats, yeah, we got to bring it back. We got to bring the essence back because there's nothing wrong with trap music, but that should be one
Right.
Part of it.
part of it.
Yeah.
And there should be different variety to choose from. You know what I'm saying? I want to listen to Public Enemy type shit sometimes. Sometimes I want to listen to ratchet shit. It's unfortunate we don't have that variety right now. But anyway, I digress.
So wait.
Go
So
ahead.
before, because there's a couple of other bucket lists I'm gonna say them real quick. So
Yeah, get it
one of
off.
them is one to be like a voiceover of a major cartoon. Like I want to have dolls made of me, like like the major cartoon, a Disney cartoon. I think
So
that.
what you do this cartoon shit?
Yo, I'm first was an actress. You know that I got a master's degree in film, bachelor's degree in theater.
Shit, shout that
So
out.
yeah,
Let
like
them know.
so the whole reason that I started music is because of acting, because I had to do a thesis project for school.
I'm talking about the cartoons though.
Cause I'm a kid at heart. Yo,
money in
I'm like a couple of years ago for my birthday, I told my man to take me to Disney World. He's like, oh, I was like, I want to go to Disney World and I want to put one in the air. He was like, oh, all right, we could do that, for the first time. So, and that's, I feel like that's what's always going to be. And I don't have any children, so I feel like once I do have
either.
kids,
Did you enjoy 420?
Shouts to 420.
I enjoyed it.
I
I was gonna bring up the 420.
Flatbush.
When she said the Kermit shit, I'm like, that sounds like some 420 shit. I wasn't sure.
I like
but
frogs
once you
because
said it-
frogs
no,
take
420
leaks,
make you like a lot of shit.
Did you enjoy 420?
Nah.
You don't smoke. You
Wait,
don't
I didn't-
indulge.
I
What
didn't-
about an edible?
For me?
Who you? Huh?
Nah,
You high? You can hear.
You said, huh?
Yeah.
You
We'll
hung,
talk
you
after
could
the
hear.
show, man.
420 definitely made that Martin Lawrence lit his fuck tour better last night.
Yeah.
If I ain't had that 420,
at
I'd
the
have booed
Barclays.
that shit.
Yeah.
Straight up.
420 was okay just because my label brother, Mr. One Love, shout out to him.
Crucial.
Yes, Mr. Crucial. He dropped
my
his
man,
his latest ganja video.
I saw that shit. That shit is dope.
It's really fire. So check that out.
I like
Please.
that chemistry on air too.
Yeah.
dope.
Yeah,
Pretty dope.
the team is professional, and I just love that it's like, yo, you dope, and you dope, and you dope. We all dope. Like that's a cool feeling to have a strong team that's like that.
And being in your position is so important to have a good team because you can have talent all day. If you don't have the management and you don't have the proper people to push you.
And I've
won't
seen it. I've been on tour and stuff like that, and I'll see other artists, and I'm like, wow, you're mad talented. Why are
They
you
don't
not
have the right
farther
people behind
along?
them.
Yeah, because they don't have that push. So I have to.
Yeah, you gotta thank God for
I'm
that. Absolutely.
definitely blessed, and
That's the thing, in this industry, a lot of times hustle goes further than
Yes,
talent.
it's
And
so
when you
true.
have both,
It's so true.
like Melody has,
So
like
true.
you have to win.
And it's
You have
rare
to
that
win.
you find
Right.
people who have both.
Most definitely.
You know?
I got 2 rapid questions for you, real quick.
Okay.
What's you're a model,
Hey.
an actor, a singer, a writer. What gives you the most rush?
A motivational speaker,
Motivational speaker, a whole bunch of other shit.
a host,
A host.
Like,
What do you get the most rush out of?
acting.
Acting.
But no, I ain't even gonna say that. I'm gonna say boom. I get the most rush of being on stage. When I perform,
I see that. I
It's
see
nothing
that.
like it.
yo, it's nothing like it. And I say that because not even performing just music, because I have my bachelor's in theater. So, you know, I on stage acting as well. So, yo, just that rush of entertaining people. You know, this is the time that people are working hard for their money and they're spending their money to have a good time, and they coming to see you. Like, you gotta make sure you letting these people relax and let their hair down because they just got off of a long, hard day of work or whatever. So that feels good for people to be like, yo, I had a bomb time. Like, your show's dope. So make sure y'all come to May 4th.
Oh, we gonna be
Well,
there.
if I look at the address,
We're gonna be in the building.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
I'ma give
Can
you-
I come?
Yes.
Of course.
Of course. The whole crew. Y'all hosted. Y'all hosted.
Listen, it's your birthday, right?
Yeah.
Oh no, you got one more. You said you have one more?
Yeah,
Yes.
ma'am. My other quick question is, you're from Detroit.
Yes.
That's a musical.
What up,
Yes,
though?
it
City,
is. Clark
period.
sisters are
Yes.
from there.
What's the Detroit music scene versus the New York music scene? Now that you
I'm impressed.
I'm gonna say that the Detroit scene hasn't really seen Melody Renee yet. We started
shit.
we started this music thing in Brooklyn. Like my team is from BK, and they took me from Detroit and was like, you know what? Because you're different, I feel like you'll pop better here. And then once we make a name for yourself, then we're headed to Detroit. So right now we got some connections out in Detroit. Shout out to the 313, and we're going out there and we're gonna promote Crazy. And with this new album with all these great features, it's undeniable. You know, so. Yeah, so to a lot of artists have been hitting me up right now, and there's some nice stuff going on out there. You know, we got Dej Loaf, we got Cashed Out, we got
Yes.
Eminem, we got
I like Dej
Big
Loaf.
Sean.
I love Dej Loaf.
You know, and
Big
in the
Dej
past
Loaf
we
fan.
had Aaliyah, we had the whole Motown was out there too. So, you know, it's a lot of Aretha Franklin. The list goes on of
Yes,
people that have
Detroit.
came out of
I'm a
that.
huge Motown fan. Like
Me
I'm
too.
one of those dudes who, even though Motown was before my time, they all over my music.
What?
list.
Yes, I
All
love.
over.
Listen,
Pyro.
those are
Grew
the
up
people
on
that
that.
I
Me too.
study. I study those people.
greats.
They're the greats,
Ain't gonna
greats,
front, I don't
greats.
got no Motown shit on my.
That's my shit, son.
I ain't gonna lie, I
Of
mean,
course you
Like
don't.
that.
and I
Very-
love
very-
old school music, but
No, maybe not right now.
I never got to them on the download.
Temptations, all these
What?
motherfuckers. It's all over my shit. It's all over. So, yo, I have a question
Smokey
for the
was writing
panel.
all them hits though.
I have a question for the panel, yo. Social media etiquette, right? I want to ask you guys a question. You got friends, right? All of you. Your friends commenting on your partner's picture with heart eye emojis and kisses and shit, or whatever.
You can't do that.
Like say she post a picture
Violent. What?
and they put hard eyes, like dope hard eyes. Like I'm asking, is that acceptable or not?
Nah,
all right,
nah.
What if your partner's like, oh, that's my brother.
One of my
Oh, that's my longtime friend.
one of my friends'
Nope.
ex-girl posted something today. She was in a bikini, and I started to. And sometimes you just like shit. I
Right,
don't even
yeah.
look
Yeah,
at
you
it.
don't really.
I'm like, nah.
I can't like that.
You know what I'm saying? So I pulled myself
They
back.
gonna
I didn't even
see
like
you
it. So
like
nah,
it.
if they.
You know, I noticed.
You know what I'm saying? So
Some
I was
people
like, nah, I didn't do that.
they'll say something about it in the DM, and it won't be like
Right.
disrespectful or anything, but they'll just come like, "Yo, that was a hot," you know, or whatever, like something
Right.
like that.
My thing is, I was in a 15-year relationship.
When?
Don't do it. You see her? You see she threw her.
And she said it first.
You see she threw her hair. What up? Shout out to Fonty Face. I
Hold
see
on.
you.
Because Issues the Great, chill out. Listen, I moved from Flatbush when I was 17, okay? Listen, and you playing because you know. Now you're playing. You know they streaming this live. You're wildin'.
Everybody know I'm playing. Everybody know
What I'm
playing
saying
around.
is this. I was in a long-term relationship. Let's put it like that, Pyro. I was in a long-term relationship, right? I have never posted my significant other. You want to know why? I see so many people who post their significant other, and when it don't go right, the pictures are deleted. They don't post them anymore. It's over, and they posted somebody new. I will not fall victim to that. I'm not gonna post Pyro today and Maroc tomorrow.
Listen,
you
I'm with you. I'm in a relationship now. Nobody knows.
Nobody, because that's how we are.
That's how it's supposed to be. Like, yo,
y'all don't
I'm
need
good.
to know
We
that.
Yeah, but the question was.
Here you
The
go.
question
Now you
someone
just sound
else.
like
Okay,
me.
I got you.
Now you sound like me.
Somebody-
No, it's not appropriate.
It's not
Don't
appropriate?
like my man's picture. Are you crazy?
Y'all had this discussion this week, and I couldn't believe how many people was like, "Nah, I don't care."
You
It's just
can
social
like
media.
it, but I don't
You
think you
can
should
like it,
comment.
but-
All the heart eyes and all of that. Like it, because that's what it's for. It's for social media to like. But commenting heart eyes and things
Not
like
hard
that, no.
eyes. But if
I
you
don't
like, all right, bro, I see you, or damn, nice shoot, or something like that,
That's
it's a
harmless.
whole nother level. But heart eyes, kissy faces, come on, you pushing it.
And I think
you know
that
you pushing
men
it.
get more offended when they see that other men are commenting
Oh,
or
yeah.
liking
I don't
the
like
woman's
it. I
picture.
don't like it.
I mean, this question came up. I had a debate this week. It was a question, but it's also like some real shit. Like my lady, she's out there. She's out there, right? She's a social media
She's
person.
beautiful.
She's
whatever,
beautiful.
right?
Yes, she
Now, there's a whole bunch of people who I've met several times, and she posts pictures, and they be like, "Okay, I see you," and
No,
with
no.
heart eye emojis and shit, right? And I be like, "Yo, these motherfuckers can't."
They don't
talk to me.
respect
That's
you.
clown shit.
They don't respect your gangster power.
I
They
don't
respect
no,
you.
here's my thing. I don't flip out because I don't care really
You're
too
not
much about
insecure.
social media. But what I'm saying is, those dudes are clowns, and you can't talk to me when you see me because I don't associate myself.
No,
with
you
clowns.
can't really trust them either
feel
because
you.
they
Right.
low key like.
Low
Yeah.
key
They
shooting a
wanna-
shot.
yeah,
Yeah.
You
that's
missing
what, that's
way
what that
off,
is.
but you low key shooting
And they
a shot.
using social
But I
media
see it
for
with other
cover
people.
up.
Like I see it with other people. Like with other people, girls. I be seeing people posting shit under liking and with the heart emojis. I be like, yo, how could you do that shit? That's some clown shit.
It's some people who
Yo, that's like the
don't
fucking
even
20th
follow.
time with the hair, man. What the hell? I'm about to press charges, man.
Yo, leave her alone
30
because
inches.
first of all,
You
and
said
it's
22.
fresh.
Now it's 30. It's 30 inches. Niggas 30.
Duce, come here, Duce. Come on, come here.
Come on, Duce. Come on.
30 inches.
Take my spot.
Okay?
First of all, her
30
hair looks
inches.
fresh,
I'm
so
not
you
gonna sit here and take
hating.
this fucking violence.
You
Go ahead,
hating.
bye. Go ahead, bye. I don't care. See you later.
My man Barack gotta go. He going to cover the fight, man. The Adrian Broner
He
fight.
gonna cover the fight. Right.
Hopefully that dude shut the fuck up, but
I hope
I'm sure he
so.
gonna win.
You never know.
Yo, welcome, Duce, man. Welcome
Duce
to
Privy.
the panel.
What's happening?
We was talking about you a little while ago with Melanie. You know, we was explaining the family vibes and how we met each other and all that. So
Okay.
please introduce yourself to the peoples.
I go by the name of Duce the Privilege, aka Privy, Brooklyn in the building.
Yeah.
I can turn these headphones down.
My man got it right there.
Thank you.
So Duce, man, like you have a clothing line.
I do the most.
You got music. You got acting. You're the ultimate entrepreneur, man. So like, what's next for you?
Yo, pardon, I'm late. You see, I came in with that big bag and all of that. I do
Right.
printing for other people too. So I got somebody merch, they stickers and all that shit. They still waiting for it. So I'm gonna drop that in the Uber and send it to them as soon as I finish this. But I'm just grinding, man. I took a break off music for a little while. I was going through some personal things. Plus, I feel like really for my music to have substance, I gotta have new experiences. And I just kind of felt like for a minute, I didn't really have any new experiences to really talk about. And so I just took a little break. And while I took that break, I was filming a documentary, which is a documentary / reality show, like a musical film for myself. And then I just got into a lot more acting, and one role led to another, which led to another, which led to many more. So now that I kind of got like, my foot in the door with this acting thing, I started getting back to the music, and I'm doing the music, I'm doing the acting, the clothing's moving, so I'm just out here working.
How many different web series are you a part of? Because I've seen at least 2, maybe 3.
Maybe about 5, 6, maybe something like that. A couple of independent films as well.
That's dope, man.
And a couple of things that ain't come out yet too.
Did acting take over? Like, it switches. I've done it all too. Does acting right now, because you took a break from music, did the acting bug take over that number one spot, you think, in your heart?
Temporarily. The thing is, I like to be creative, and that's kind of like how I even got into like the clothing thing and all of that. I like to express myself creatively as many ways as possible. So I just look at acting as another outlet for me to release some stress, and also just another way for me to express my talent and creativity. And being that I wasn't doing music, I did more acting, but I don't think anything can ever per se replace music, because I always do music. I can't say I will always do acting. You know what I'm saying? I always will spit a verse or just freestyle. Like that's natural. That's second nature to me. That's like breathing.
So the break's over. It's about to be the takeover.
Yeah, man. I got some. You know what it is? I'm sitting on a lot of music right now. I've been sitting on a lot of music for a while, and I shot visuals and a whole bunch of stuff I didn't release. I did some screenings and whatnot, but it's just like a problem that I had was I wasn't satisfied with the mixes that I had.
Okay.
And I have a cousin who works in the industry that mixes a lot of the stuff you hear on the radio. So I finally got back in touch with him. So like, yo, he mixed this one record that like the record was dope, but like the original mix that I had, it needed saving like badly. And he made it sound so good that shit got me hyped. Like, yeah, I'm back. Let's do it.
That's dope. And listen, if you ever having any more problems with your mixes, check my man, engineer extraordinaire, my man Reef right here, the big beat theory right there, my man. You know, award winning right there, makes beats, all that.
Dope.
Ash, you got something?
I'm looking for some beats too, so
Definitely
gonna
there.
talk
You don't have to
after
hook
it.
that up after the show, you know.
Definitely.
Melanie had just said we asked her also what was something that she liked to do more. And she also mentioned acting. And I feel like when you're a creative person, a lot of people don't understand us and how we are. And you said that you liked acting more, but you also said that you would spit a verse. Or what do you feel like at this moment take precedence? Are you, doing
It depends. I mean, honestly, to be honest with you, it really just depends on where the money's coming from at the time.
Okay. So that's
like,
what motivates you.
I make clothing, make a lot of money doing clothing. So like,
I hear you.
That's what I like
Wherever
to
the
do.
check
I like
is.
to make money, so that's what's bringing the check. I spent a lot of time investing in music and in my musical craft and in my talent, and without any real ROI. So that kind of turned me off too. So it's just like I want to do what makes the bread, because at the end of the day, as an artist, we got to pay for everything. We got to pay for studio time. We got to pay for beats. We got to pay for videos. We got to pay for marketing. We got to pay for promo. We got to pay for merchandise. So after a while, it's just like, if all you're doing is spending with no ROI, like, how do you keep doing it?
Right. And another one of my questions was because one of my mentors, shout out to Damon Dash, he always told me that it takes 5 years total to come up or to be established in whatever it is that you're doing. How long do you feel, or how long can you say that it took you to establish and start making money in whatever it is that you're doing?
I was taught something similar. I was taught that it takes 2 years for you to come out of the red when you start up a business.
Okay.
I'll say this: my methods are a little different, so that may not completely apply to me because of the way I do things.
Okay.
Which I won't say on air, but I'll tell you off air.
Okay, tell me please. I need to know.
But I would say, I'll tell you this: for certain designs, I feel like some of my most popular designs to date, the ones that sell the most, are designs that I made 2 years ago. But I like 3 years ago, when I decided like, yo, I'm really gonna sell these clothes, I was selling clothes out the gate. But I was selling clothes for other people. So like, people that know me know that I network really well, and I get things done. So I had people who had clothes and, yo, can you post this for me? So it went from just me posting this stuff on IG to me getting it in these little mom and pop stores.
Oh wow, okay.
And then, it's like I'm making their stuff, I'm marketing their stuff, and I'm moving it. So I'm like, you know what? Oh shit, let me make my own designs. So I just had my logos, and then I just started playing with different designs and stuff like that. And slowly but surely things were selling. Now, fast forward 3 years later, I Love Music, The Young and Black, The Gifted, two of my most popular designs that are like, a year or two old. And one of them's 3 years old. So
Okay.
It works.
So how, because most of my peoples are the same way. Entrepreneurs doing their thing. How hard is it? Explain to the people the mindset you gotta have to be a full-time entrepreneur, not depend on this 9 to 5 and not only chasing but accomplishing your dreams.
It takes a lot of discipline. It takes a lot of courage. You really have to be self-motivated. And I think discipline the most, especially if you're an entrepreneur that works from home, that takes an incredible amount of discipline, because it's like, when you have to get up and go somewhere, if I know I got to be somewhere at 9 a.m., all right, I'm going to get up and get it done. If I know I'm working from the crib, I might just lay in the bed a little longer. I might just try to work from the bed. That shit is hard, man. People don't understand. Like, they think it's the easy way out. No. But I'd rather work hard for myself than work hard for somebody else building their dream. But you have to really, be steadfast in your mindset, and you can't really let others' opinions affect you too much. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You gotta have those people around you who you do care for what they say, but you can't really listen to too many people because that'll throw your whole game off. And you just gotta know that, you gotta decide what you want,
Absolutely,
and then come up with a plan on how you're gonna get it. And if your plan is not working, you just kind of don't change your destination, just reroute your route. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
absolutely.
facts.
I mean, it's hard. It's very discouraging. I mean, I still got my 9 to 5. I'm still doing my entrepreneurial shit. This radio shit is a full-time gig. I tell everybody, I don't sleep.
Yeah.
I get no sleep because not only do we have this radio show, we Say What They Can radio. Shout out to all the shows underneath our umbrella, man. We love y'all all. Yeah. And it's growing, trying to make this 24/7. A lot of my friends are entrepreneurs. The shit is hard. The main thing is to know you're going to have ups and downs.
Yeah.
That's a fact. It's a lot of sacrifice that comes with this.
A lot of
people don't understand that. Yo, man, I can remember times I was on TV and people calling me, asking me for bread because they think I made it or something. I'm broke.
Right.
You know what it's like to see your face on MTV and be broke?
Oh,
Shit
definitely.
different.
We definitely know what it's like.
You know what I'm saying? Real talk, but
I had a complex at a point in my life where I'm doing shit out here. I can't have nobody see me on a train. And then I grew over that shit real quick. Now, I got my whips, no question. I always had my whips, but I like to take the train. And I was at a point in my life, it was where I worked, I had to pay for parking every day, and I paid for parking so I wouldn't be seen on the train before I realized this shit is stupid. I don't give a fuck who see me.
You know what? I think that might be a New York thing because I remember some people used to say to me, but see, I'm from out of town. So it's I like the train because that's an experience for me, and people be like, you can't be on the train. You're at a certain state. I'm like, yo, I enjoy the train.
I love him even more now because I get in debates with people on the train. They'll come up to me, you from that show? Y'all heard you say such, yo, let's talk about it. As long as you ain't arguing in my face, because I'm from Brooklyn. I'm from the Bush, East New York.
There you go, Flatbush.
Bed-Stuy, all my shit. But, with that being said, I'm a peaceful dude. And, anytime anybody see me in the street and want to talk about something, we can talk about
yo,
something.
that's something I'll never get used to. I've been experiencing that since I was a teenager. Because, when I was in high school, we used to go on this thing called BCAT. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I used to do a lot of those rap shows, Rap for Cash, A&B videos used to be right there on what's that, Flatlands in 96 by the bus stop.
Yeah.
And it's kind of weird because around that time, we was doing a lot. We was running through the streets and doing things we wasn't supposed to. So
Absolutely.
it was yo, don't come too close to me and I don't know you. But it's crazy. People yo, no, I saw you on such and such show. And now even to this day, you 17 years later, I still haven't gotten used to that. People be yo, you from that show? I'll be like, which one?
Right.
And they'll be like, oh, let's go. And they'll be like best friends or whichever one they saw me in.
That's a dope thing. Actually, that's bringing back some. Big Shot Marak asked the question before he left, what's on my bucket list? The number one thing on my bucket list was, I want my kids to be able to Google me. You can Google me now, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Google Pyro.
That's
We
right.
say what they can, nigga.
Hey.
Something off the
Like
bucket
that.
list, but
Yeah.
we're going to keep making that
That.
resume grow.
Yes, definitely.
With that being said, we was talking to Melody before, and I was like, how I know Melody, and one of the reasons why I really liked Melody from Jump Street was when we first started, we had a show called The Locker Room. We was on the other radio station.
Yeah.
And my man P Knocker, who I grew up with, one of my best friends for life, he's a performer as well, dope MC, dope writer, all that shit.
Pinocchio is growing up has always been one of my mentors in the business.
He's definitely one of mine as well.
Me too.
too.
Before I was there, before Immobiliari, I was there. That's my man. Wow. So, and I know y'all grew up together. I know y'all came up together. That's how I met you.
Yeah.
I think I met you the first time in a listening session in Quad.
Probably upstairs in Terminus.
Yeah. So,
facts, yep.
I think I spent a lot of time on the balcony.
Yeah,
like it was 420.
I think we all did. Yeah,
but
that's
it is what it is.
Like it
but
was 420.
it was a dope moment to be in Quad 2. That's the place, the home of a lot of legendary records and shit like that. But the thing I respected, getting back to this, is P. We set up an interview with P. P said he was bringing my man Duce on. We set up an interview with you two guys. Y'all came on, y'all did y'all thing, or whatever. Miss Melody was with y'all, but we didn't interview her. She wasn't part of the interview. Mm-hmm. She got in on the interview. She was like, fuck that, I'm in the room. She went to the DJ, played a record.
Well,
she came on at the last minute. I was like, yo, I love this shit.
It's a team thing.
I love
man.
it.
And at that time, I think that was actually 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And at that time, we were promoting a teamwork concert show that we all did together. And that's what it's really about at the end of the day, working with like-minded individuals that are going in the same direction that you're going, we all get there quicker if we work together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I had tickets for that show, and I had to go out of town, and I missed it.
You missed a
And
good
Pete told me
show.
I was going to do another one coming up soon, and I'm still waiting for that shit. I'm waiting for y'all to do the team show, because you don't understand how mad I was. I missed that shit. First of all, I don't like wasting money. That's number one. And I bought 2 tickets for that shit and had to go. So is that gonna happen again? Are we gonna get that?
We'll
It's
see.
possible.
You gotta stay tuned.
I mean, we family, so
Yeah.
it's just one of those things. Like, and it's crazy because like even like me, I've been rapping so long, and there's people I've known for a long time that I've never worked with, and we're close. So it's just like one of those things where when it comes to like doing events and even making songs, we never want to force anything. And then another thing is everybody's schedules be different. Like
Especially
they're
when you're
filming,
working.
we're filming.
All of y'all. I mean,
So-
just the 3 of y'all. Not I don't know everybody on the team, but the 3 of y'all. If you follow them on Instagram, they're always somewhere and doing something else. I mean, my man P Knocker got about 10 different hustles.
Yeah.
You got about
That's
10 different
crazy.
hustles. You got about 10 different
And
hustles.
shout out to Knocker because Knocker's acting now too.
Yeah.
Yo, shout out to Rodimus. He's acting too. Like he's part of the
Okay.
camp. So like one thing I can say is that everyone pushes each other. And when it's their time, we know to fall back and let that person shine. And when it's your time, they're gonna push you and help you on your time. And that's what makes it work.
That's a team.
You and Knocker
That's teamwork.
performed together the other day.
We got a track together that's on my new project, Out of This World.
Okay.
So when you come to the listen party on May 4th, May the 4th be with you.
We'll be there. Shout out to Max, who's one of the hosts of the
Yeah,
show.
she's one of the hosts.
I'm getting my practice up, so one day I can make it to so I can make it on one of Melody's albums.
Yo,
Oh, shit.
I got a track with Duce too. I got a track on one of his singles
You and
too.
Crucial got a couple songs together, right?
No, we got a one track together, and that's on the soundtrack of Sons of Kingston.
Okay,
It's called All I See, but it is also on my Out of This World project too. So you'll be able to hear that on May the 4th.
So is
At the listening
is
party.
Out of This World dropping on May the 4th?
No, it's not. This is an exclusive elite event, and I want to bring together some like-minded individuals, and I want to hear their feedback on the tracks, and then we'll be announcing the release of it soon. But we've already been doing videos. We got videos done for it. Like, we're just trying to figure out the exact right moment
That's your
to
birthday
put it
also?
out. That is my birthday.
That's your birthday. That's the
Taurus
the
gang.
listening party.
Yes.
All of that is going down
Taurus
on May
Taurus
4th.
gang. Yes, if you're serious and about your stuff, you please DM me for tickets. If you're serious, like I'm not trying to be bougie. I'm not trying to be Hollywood. I just really want some people in there that's not gonna cause no problems, and we're in there. You're really in there giving me constructive criticism on what's going on with
Let them know
the
what
project.
your Instagram.
Oh, follow me on melodyrenee.com. It's probably the easy way to find everything. But go to It's Melody Renee. That's ITSMELODYRENEE. Follow my sponsors and the team that backs me at GVO_P. Shout out to the camp and my CEO of the company, Rodimus. And you can follow him too at RIDE or MISS. And yeah.
We Ash K,
Yes,
you're not
my
letting
love.
Duce get out of here without you asking him a relationship question. You gotta.
He
bring
loves
him in.
those. So.
Ask Ashley, bring him into the room.
Man.
Should I feel like the question that I asked last week. Do you think that I should ask the same question that I just asked?
It's your
or-
session.
It's your word,
It's
boo-boo.
you ask him what you want to ask him.
All right. I don't know. All right. First of all, are you single or are you in a relationship? That's a little personal, but we say what they can hear.
I mean, I'll tell you like this.
Complicated.
You have friends. It's complicated.
It's not complicated at all. Because by law, if you're not married, you're single.
Oh shit.
By law.
That's why I say he
But-
loves
but-
these conversations because he knows how to flip
likes
it.
it, huh?
Look at
No,
her
because he
face.
knows how to
You a
flip it.
Sagittarius?
Nah, I'm a Pisces.
Oh shoot.
Shout out to Pisces. Fellow Pisces in the building.
All right, we got 2 Taurus and 2 Pisces.
Yeah.
Okay.
The mother of my children is a Taurus.
See?
Yeah.
And
We're very
compatible.
loved. We're
We
very
are-
compatible.
Very good love. All right. So my question is this. I asked them earlier and I want to ask you. I don't know if you've been in a long-term relationship, but just being okay. All right, good. What do you feel like are some of the things that you can do in a relationship to keep it fresh? Sometimes we as women and men, we become very complacent. We become comfortable in our situation and we feel like we don't have to, like the saying goes, whatever you do to get her is what you have to do to keep her. What do you feel like you as a man can do? And look at you scratching your and as a woman, what do you
I'm
think
excited
that
to
we
hear
can
what
do?
he gotta
It's
say,
not
'cause
really tough though.
I
Let's
think
just be
that-
honest. You know what I'm saying?
It starts with communication. communication
I agree.
is key. I feel like when you get with somebody that you're equally yoked with, I guess, it's not really work. Because at the end of the day, like, any situation you gotta force is probably a situation you shouldn't really be in.
Beautiful.
And if you and that person click like that, y'all gonna have a relationship where y'all communicate. So before it even gets to the point where it's boring, y'all already talk about, yo, what y'all could do next. Like, for example, I was dating this girl and it was just fun. It was just and it wasn't even just the sex. It was just like the energy, the way our personalities align.
She was a Taurus.
Nah.
She might have been a Taurus, honey.
I was just saying, it sounded like a Taurus.
She was a Gemini.
Oh,
well,
right.
y'all know
She
who
was close.
You know who she is.
I know who she is.
Yeah.
She was close.
But anyway, like we just friends now. But even now, we really enjoy each other's company. So my point is,
great.
when you find somebody
friends first.
that you truly just enjoy who they are, you enjoy their company, I feel like you guys will always. You won't need to find a way to keep the spark going because the spark could just be
already
there.
there.
You know, and then let's say if the spark does tend to die down, I feel like the two of you would recognize that before it got that far and make adjustments.
Right. And then, to piggyback on what you're saying, even the Bible says, how can two walk together unless they agree? Meaning, unless we have, if we don't believe in the same things, if our religions are different or certain beliefs that we have, it's not going to work, if we don't agree on it.
You're absolutely right because I don't really follow religion. I grew up as a Christian and I kind of moved away from that. And in my personal life, that was kind of like a thing for my kid's mom. She's really into it, and it's cool. Like, because I just feel like I was raised that way, so it's cool. But at the same time, there's certain things that I've grown to learn on my own. So it's just like I teach my kids like, yo, listen, I know mommy teaches you this, and that's cool, but this is also this way, so you can kind of decide what you feel fits you. But I'm gonna give it to you as well. I'm gonna give you my point of view, and you can take your mom's, and you guys decide what you want to do.
Right.
With that.
I mean, it's hard talking church and religion.
Listen, man.
Politics.
When you've been with somebody for a while and it's getting a little stale, you've been with them for a little bit, you can have a talk, you pull it to the side, you be like, look, baby, love you, man. We gonna be together forever. We riding or dying together. It's getting a little boring. Let's have a threesome. Let's go.
Let's get
Wait
right
a minute.
into
Wait
it.
a minute.
Look, I'm kidding, y'all.
I knew you was
don't
doing
kill
it.
me.
You're not
Don't
kidding.
kill
You're
me.
dead serious.
Don't kill me.
You're
First
not
of all,
kidding.
you're
Look,
not kidding.
if I bought that
Because
whole
you're
stuff
not
for
the
you, I wouldn't
only,
be here next
but
week.
you're not the only person that have said something like that.
Nah,
Every
but it
man,
So
I
that's
feel
why
like.
you're not
Though,
kidding.
Every
but
man.
it depends on who you with, because for me,
Absolutely.
personally, if I was in a relationship, I wouldn't have to be the one to even suggest it. Because
Absolutely.
I would be
She
in a
would
relationship with somebody who's going to suggest
into
it
that
for
too.
me.
True lies. So long time ago, anytime that a threesome has occurred in a person's life, it wasn't brought up by me.
Hashtag no.
Hashtag long time ago.
Four longs. Long.
Listen, man, we had a lot of talent up on this stage. We went overtime today. Shout out to Reef. I got to give Reef some
It's a
extra
great
ends
show.
today, man. We went
all
over,
right. He deserved
but
it.
it's all worth it and deserved it. I appreciate you guys. Shout out Issue the Great.
Yes.
Shout out Duce. Shout out Melody. But with all this talent up here, we're not leaving without getting some sort of
need
performance.
something.
Reef, can we get that ooh la 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 drop, man? Yo, come on. You want to shout out?
Flatbush,
You want to shout out?
Church
Come,
Avenue, East
come.
18th.
You know he a
21st
behind the scenes guy. He just want to
St.
say shout out to Flatbush.
Yo, we've been shouting out Flatbush
Flatbush.
all day
Flatbush
long.
Hey,
show.
hold up.
This is a
We got to
perfect
shout out
show.
Kensington, too. Because, I rep Flatbush, but we got to shout out Kensington.
Shout out
Where's
Ocean
that at?
Hill.
Where's Kensington at?
Kensington is
Jamaica?
Nah. It's at the beginning of Flatbush.
It's at the beginning.
The very beginning.
Right now we shout out
was
to
that?
Ocean Hill, which is the new Brownsville, East New York. That's
We're
our
not
area.
talking about Ocean Hill right now.
This is a Starbucks popping up across the street.
Shout out to
And we
Detroit. What
boycotting
up,
them.
though?
It's-
Yo, but listen, man, we gotta go. So I want to hear ooh la la la, please. Can I get something?
Play a little
Let's go.
bit. Let's go.
We're gonna get the
With
beginning
two
of this.
L's.
But Melanie has some cards here.
Yeah.
We're gonna get to
this
that.
one.
Okay, all right.
Here we go. Turn it up.
Running around the world, I'm doing shows. I'm boss chick on the road. That's why they hating on me. That's why they hating on me. But running around the world, I'm doing shows. The boss chick on the road. That's why they hating on me. That's why they hating on me. Coach Chanel, meetings, yeah, was in hotel, boss mentality. Trips to Spain with champagne, signing deals, headed to Brazil. God will bless me along the way.
Yep.
Cause I'm on another level, out of this world.
Yep.
Flying around the world, I'm doing shows. The boy chick on the road. That's why they hating on me. That's why they hating on me.
I just did Kiss. He wasn't here, so I just did the Kiss part. Yo,
Shout out to Jadakiss.
Shout out to Jadakiss, man. Yo, Duce, tell the people where they could see you at, where they could visit you at, where they could hit you up at.
Yo, just type in the hashtag GED Mentality. And check out my website, netgear.com, KNETGEAR, KNETGEAR.
Is that one of the shirts you got
On
on?
Instagram, yeah, this is the Young, the Black, the Gifted. On Instagram, just type in Privy or Deuce Privy. My name will come up.
I would love one of those shirts in black, by the way.
I got you.
Yeah.
I
I
got
would
you.
love one of those in black.
No problem.
Melody.
Yeah.
Also,
Okay.
I don't know if y'all gonna get a chance to play it or not today, but I sent y'all an exclusive that has not dropped yet. It's my next single. It's called Nothing Wrong with Dreaming. And they saying it's fire.
He
I
gonna
think
find
it's
that.
cool.
I'm sure it's
Now,
fire.
He got it. He was playing it in the background. Whenever
Okay.
y'all get a chance,
Alright,
y'all
good.
got it though. Y'all
He played in the background?
Yeah, it was playing in the background. We was talking.
Oh, okay. Because I'm like, I didn't
He
get
on
that
his job.
beforehand.
He on his job. He on his
My
job.
man, my man.
Y'all-
Look, studio engineer,
nobody else-
extraordinaire.
He's the
Nobody else has that.
Wow.
Me, the producer, the
Here it
artist, and
is.
the engineer.
And I'm telling you, when we on the replay of this, we
Yeah,
gonna
we
play it
gotta play
even
it.
more.
We gotta
That's
play it.
what we do. We gonna
Dope.
play it more. We gonna play all y'all records even more. Melody, tell the people where they can find you at.
Go to It's Melody Renee. You already know. Throw your fours up. ITS Melody Renee. May the 4th be with you. DM me for tickets for that exclusive event, okay?
Yeah, we
Ash
turn
Cake?
it up on the 4th.
I'm
you heard?
Ashcake1, Ashcake1. That's me. It's not an underscore. I was thinking, is it an underscore? No. Ashcake1. Follow me on Instagram.
Listen, man, we here. We in a building. I love shows like this. I love it. I love when it
great,
goes
great
over.
energy.
I love improv. I love
The vibes
motherfuckers
is
getting up
right.
and leaving and coming in and walking in.
Sorry.
That's hood. That's what we
I had to use the
fucking do.
bathroom.
You understand
It's for
that?
the culture.
We say what they can't.
For the coach.
Radio.
Real
We say what
shit.
they can't. The show. Shout out Duce, The Privilege. Shout out Melody Renee, Fours
Yes.
Up. Shout out Issue the
Issues the
Great.
Great,
All our
Fly
guests today,
Push.
man.
Radimus.
We love y'all. Shout out my man Fly Swag over
Fly
there.
Swag,
He gonna hook me
Fly
up with the
Push.
sweatsuit. I'm getting
forget
hooked up
mine.
with the Young Black and Gifted and black
I
sweater.
love it.
I'm getting exclusive passes to. Yeah, what can
forget
I say? I
mine.
love my job, motherfuckers. I love my shit. That's it. We say what they can, y'all. We
Say
gonna
what
see y'all
they
next
can't.
week, y'all. Peace.
Yeah.